all of human history revolves around what happened in this room 2,000 years ago. Now, Jesus was buried as if he was a very important person. Unlike typical Jewish tombs that were deep niches carved into a wall, the style of Jesus' tomb was called an arcausoleum. Arcausoleums had a burial bench carved at the base of a shallow niche in the wall that was long enough for a fully extended body. Now, scholars assume that this tomb was still under construction when Jesus was laid here, and that Joseph of Arimathea had intended to carve out other burial benches, at least one on the opposite wall, and perhaps one on the far wall in between. 2- and 3-bench arcausoleums were very common in the ancient world. While it's likely that Joseph of Arimathea had planned for this to be a burial chamber for his own family, the death of Jesus interrupted those plans. Now, the actual limestone burial bench of Jesus has been seen 3 times since the first church was built here in the 4th century. The last time was in 2017. From that revealing, we learn that the part of the bench where Jesus' head laid was almost 7 inches under the marble slab that covers it. This means that if you put your hand on the left side of the marble slab, your hand and Jesus' face will be occupying the same space. Take a look at the glass window on the left side, and you will see the actual unfinished rock wall of the tomb opposite where Jesus laid. The fact that this is rough stone implies that the tomb possibly remained unfinished even after the resurrection of Jesus. And even more revealing is the fact that no other burial benches were carved onto this side of the arcausoleum. The implication is that after the resurrection of Jesus, this tomb was regarded as a holy shrine, and that Joseph abandoned his plans to finish it out as a family tomb. Look at the very center of this window, and you will see a flat rock with chisel marks. These chisel marks were created when the tomb was being built. This small, flat portion of the wall is the only visible surface of the inside face of Jesus' tomb. If this small, silent sentinel could talk, it would be the only known witness to the moment that Jesus was raised from the dead. In 1009 AD, the Church of the Holy Sepulchre was destroyed by an army from Egypt. Behind this hinged icon, you can see a wall constructed by the Crusaders, built from the original stones of the tomb of Jesus. After the resurrection of Jesus, this tomb remained in the control of Joseph. And if the ancient historians are correct, this tomb soon became a shrine. We know that no one had ever lain here before Jesus, and it is likely that no one did afterward. And since there is only one burial bench in this tomb, it appears as if this tomb was destined from eternity to have only one occupant: the Son of God, the Messiah, the man Jesus Christ.